Hi, welcome back to another edition of Max and Nicky 1000th Time Reactions.
Where we react to a song after listening to it for our 1000th time.
Mm-hmm. We release 3 videos a day, every day, so make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all our amazing content.
On this episode, we're going to be listening to I Can't Go For That,
No
Can Do in parentheses, by Hall Oates.
Why is it in
Why
parentheses?
do they put that in parentheses?
Well,
I don't know. I know a lot of songs do that.
I've written songs before where I've had parentheses. I understand the reasoning.
No, I mean, I understand it on one level, but on another level, it's like, what's the difference? You could just call it I Can't Go For That, and people would know what the song is, you know?
Before we get into it, just wanted to remind you all, as we usually do, that we have another YouTube channel called Max and Nicky, on which we perform oldies songs, jazz standards, and originals in that vein.
And we got comedy videos on there as well,
including
a couple comedy videos that are based on 2 Hall Oates songs.
Yeah,
actually.
they're each based on Hall Oates songs. One is based on Private Eyes. The other one is based on Sarah Smile.
Sarah Smile. So check those videos out. And in fact, we'll put those comedy videos, the links to them in the description below. But for right now, let's take a listen to I Can't Go For That. I Can't Go For That.
No Can Do
by Hall Oates.
For our 1000th time.
Here we go. I can't go for that. That's a real grooving song there.
Gotta love Hall Oates. They had a knack for writing catchy songs.
I gotta say, I mean, when I've heard this on the radio, they certainly don't do the outro for that long.
I was going to say
actually.
that too. This is definitely the extended version, not the radio edit.
Right. I'm not sure. Have I even listened to this extended full-on version? I'm sure.
Because we heard it so many times on the radio, but they never played the extended version on the radio.
Right. Well, I mean,
even the intro,
it's not
actually.
An extended version. It's just the way the song is, but they never on the radio would play it for this long.
Right. They never played the
because it's quite a long outro,
and actually a long intro, actually. You know.
Right. But I've certainly heard the intro for sure. Because in fact, I want to say, correct me if I'm wrong, but I want to say that Michael Jackson was inspired by the intro for this for Billie Jean.
So, right,
because
when he wrote Billie Jean.
Not only does the bass sound kind of similar, but they also use a drum machine in the beginning of this, and so does.
No, you think there's definitely a drum machine.
I'm saying there definitely is a drum machine, but I believe, and Billie Jean does use a drum machine as well.
Well, but also, I think that the bass might be even programmed in this too.
That's right. That might be programmed as well.
That doesn't sound. That sounds like an artificial bass to me.
You're right.
But I like that. I think this came out in 1980, and Hall Oates decidedly moved music with
1981.
They moved with the sort of current trends into the 80s, and they were like, okay, we got to adapt our styles for the 80s, and they did it with very much success. In fact, they had a long sort of catalog of music videos built up that they had shot that they thought, oh, we'll use these eventually. And so when MTV...
Without the knowledge of MTV.
That's
interesting.
Starting it. So when MTV started, they were one of the first bands to be played quite frequently on that channel because they already had a lot of music videos shot that they were like, oh, you want a new music video? Here you go. You can play this.
And they were already quite a popular band in the 70s, but the 80s really... I think because MTV really catapulted a lot of people to huge stardom because not only were they being listened to, but TV was such a universal medium for a lot of people, for a lot of households. So you didn't need to go out and buy the album to be seen, you know.
But also,
so the
music
popular.
videos that they shot were very simple. Usually, it was just them performing in front of a camera, you know. Essentially,
I like in the song. Also, by the way. G.E. Smith of the Saturday Night Live band.
He was the leader of the Saturday Night Live band from 1985 to 1995, I believe.
Something like
that around those years. During the best years of SNL, in our opinion, actually. 1986 to 1994, I think think are the best years for SNL.
But
he was in this band at the time. So
he was in
this other guy,
band,
T-Bone something, I can't remember his last name, but he was also in the Saturday Night Live band.
Oh, really?
And in fact, I believe Lenny Pickett, who is the current leader of the Saturday Night Live band, and has been for a long time, he played saxophone for Hall Oates as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Is he the saxophonist on this?
Could be, not sure.
I don't know if that's necessarily correct.
I don't know if that's true. But
I will say, I want to talk about the saxophone. What's cool about the saxophone in this is it's doing this kind of alternate fingering for the sax. You know, it's kind of going back and forth on that. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of hear this effect that it's doing. But not only that, what's cool about the sax is it's not up close to the mic, and you can really hear the sound of the room it's in, actually, which is neat.
Well, but also what's interesting is Daryl Hall's vocals on this. There's no reverb on them, really, but you hear the slapback delay but you hear the delay.
The delay is in the right
ear, where his vocals are kind of more center, maybe slightly to the left or something like that, right?
Right. It sounds like something like that.
But it's his vocals are dry in the sense that there's no real reverb on them, but there is this delay on it that makes a really cool effect, especially for this song. It's right for this song, you know?
Right. But he also isn't. Sounds like he's not very close up to the mic either when he's singing.
Right.
Except for there are some little inserts of vocals towards the end where it does sound close.
Sure, there's not as much low end in his voice in this song, but I think it works very well for
very much so. And that That's so iconic.
But also with the keyboard. But also what's cool is the harmonies.
Yeah. That's good.
You know,
That's
like
good.
When he's doing that sort of pre-chorus thing.
I like the lyrics too. He's like basically saying, "Hey, it's kind of this love song, but it's not." You know what I mean? He's like saying, "I'll do almost anything for you, basically, but that no, I can't go for that."
It's almost like the same sort of message as I would do anything for love, but I won't do that.
No, it is
right?
actually just straight up the same thing. Actually, there.
Of course, this came out like 10 years before Meatloaf's song. You know, but yeah, this song is it's a groove, man. Like all those Hall & Oates hits, they're grooving, they're good, man.
And Daryl Hall, by the way, what a great singer, by the way.
He's a very good singer.
I think he gets a lot of respect from people, and rightfully so.
He's really kind of wailing at the end there on the vocals, you know?
Sure.
But anyway...
It almost has a feeling like, you know how Hey Jude, he starts kind of, you know, improvising how he's
Palm
kind of wailing at the end because it goes on for a while, you know? It's kind of like what he's doing. This is
a great song. We'll definitely react to more Hall & Oates in the very near future. Until then, if you like what you heard and saw today, please hit that subscribe button and ding that post notification bell to find out about more Max and Nicky reaction videos.
Please keep tuning in.